Let's talk about what's really happening beneath the surface of your thoughts right now. There is a powerful, energetic dance occurring between you and this person, and understanding it changes everything. You've likely been feeling a pull to step back and protect your heart, and what you may not realize is that this shift creates a powerful ripple effect. They are acutely aware of this change on a level that transcends words or actions. That quiet space where hope once lived? They can feel the new uncertainty there. The shield you've built around your feelings? They sense its presence, not as a wall of anger, but as a necessary barrier for your peace. This awareness within them is far from comfortable. It creates a physical and emotional disturbance, a sense of loss they can't easily explain. Your energy has been a constant, comforting signal in their life, like a familiar song playing softly in the background. Now that you've turned the volume down to protect yourself, the silence is deafening to them. They are left with a sudden tightness in their chest or a restless anxiety, a clear sign that the deep connection you share is forcing them to confront the possibility of a life without your spiritual presence. This is the true value of this message. It confirms your power. This isn't a sign of a broken connection, but proof of a living, active one. Your energetic withdrawal is not a passive act of surrender. It is an active and courageous choice that is now compelling them to feel the weight of your absence. You are no longer just waiting and hoping. By choosing to guard your own light, you have initiated a silent, powerful conversation that speaks directly to their soul, guiding this entire situation toward a resolution that truly honors your worth. A quiet but significant void has entered their daily life. A space that once hummed with the unique frequency of your presence. They move through their routines, and in the pauses, the quiet drive home, the lull between tasks, they instinctively reach for the comfort of your energy, only to find a new and gentle boundary. This isn't a wall built from bitterness, but a fence you've constructed around your own well-being. They are starting to understand this new language you're speaking without words. The message is clear: your spirit is weary, your heart needs respite, and you are courageously choosing to release a hope that has become too heavy to carry alone. This understanding now visits them in the deepest quiet of the night. A sudden, gripping fear can overtake them, a cold realization that they are not losing you to another person, but to your own growing strength. They see you gathering the pieces of your happiness and building a future that isn't centered on their indecision. This is the true source of their panic, the sight of you moving forward, reclaiming your own story. The safety net of your endless patience is vanishing, and the ground beneath them feels suddenly uncertain. This is where a powerful transformation is taking place. The luxury of time they always assumed they had has evaporated. Your emotional shift has placed a silent clock in the room, and its ticking is a constant reminder that their inaction has a cost. The comforting story they told themselves, that you would always be waiting, has been rewritten by your quiet courage. Now, in the stillness, they are left with the echoes of their own choices, forced to confront a simple, terrifying possibility, that their chance to join the beautiful life you are building for yourself may finally be slipping away. Their anxiety is a sudden, sobering realization, like seeing the water rise after ignoring the cracks for too long. They are facing a hard truth: your patience has limits, and even a devoted heart needs replenishment. Your weariness isn't failure. It's your spirit wisely asking for a return on its emotional investment. You believed deeply in a shared vision, while they offered little more than promises. Now, they feel the weight of that imbalance. While they were figuring things out, you were stuck, unable to build a stable future or fully let go. The question haunting them has shifted from "what have I done?" to "is it too late?" This discomfort is what finally moves them forward. Your choice to guard your peace wasn't destructive, it was necessary. Sometimes, the universe uses absence to make our value felt. What endless patience couldn't change, your boundaries have set in motion. By stepping back to protect yourself, you gave them the space to finally awaken. Your retreat wasn't an ending, it was the start of their real understanding. Protecting your heart is what finally helps another value it. Your need for peace has become a sacred tool, awakening them in a way words never could. They now face a deep reckoning, haunted by urgent questions. What if she moves on? What if I caused her pain? They are tormented by visions of your love becoming a memory. This pain is the very medicine they need. For the first time, they see your love was never a guarantee. They must honestly ask if what they are protecting is worth losing a soul-deep connection. This self-questioning is the foundation of a real breakthrough. Your weariness is not failure. It is the natural result of nurturing a dream without commitment or care. You believed in their potential even when they didn't, a powerful, transformative act. But this love was never meant to be one-sided. Your doubt is your soul's wise declaration, I have given generously, but I cannot pour into a closed vessel. This is not an ending, but the turning point where your courage to step back invites them to finally step forward. Hope cannot live on words alone. You have not failed, you have chosen to respect yourself by refusing to build a future single-handedly. For the first time, the person you care for understands the cost of their inaction. They see that their endless requests for your patience may lead to one final result, your departure. This painful realization is the very catalyst that drives true change. Let's honor the profound courage it took to reach this point. Choosing your own peace over unreturned hope is the deepest form of faith. You are not just waiting, you are becoming your own safe harbor. Now, let's address the fear that they will never truly appear. This fear is a wise guardian, born from your experience. See it from this new angle. Your person now senses your fear, and it is finally moving them. They are learning that love without action is just an idea. They lived comfortably in someday, but your boundaries have revealed a hard truth. Their personal growth means nothing if it doesn't lead to them consistently showing up for you. Here is your divine encouragement. They are awakening. The alarm of your self-respect is ringing in their soul, and they can no longer ignore it. They see your love as the precious gift it is, and they know the opportunity to claim it is finite. Heaven honors your path and the wisdom that told you to stop giving from an empty cup. This isn't about controlling an outcome, it's about confirming your worth. Whether they step forward or not, you have already won the most important battle. You have chosen yourself. Let's explore a new way to view this delicate chapter of your life. The guidance from the angels isn't about ignoring the very real protective instincts you feel. It's about understanding the powerful role your self-care is playing in the larger story. You are being invited to consider that the boundaries you've built are not walls blocking your happiness, but are actually the very forces creating the necessary conditions for real change to occur in your person. This path requires you to master a subtle balance. On one hand, you must fully honor the truth that you have been given less than you deserve. On the other, you can acknowledge that profound personal transformations often only happen when the cost of staying the same becomes too great to bear. You are not being told to wait idly. You are being empowered to live so completely for yourself that you become a living example of the love you wish to receive. Build a life so rich and engaging that if they do arrive, they are joining your world, not rescuing you from an empty one. Please recognize this crucial distinction. Your uncertainty is not a sign of weak faith. It is the voice of your inner wisdom demanding proof. You have believed in the unseen for a long time, and your soul is now rightly asking for something tangible to believe in. This is a healthy, necessary evolution in your spiritual journey. The powerful shift occurring now is that your person can no longer ignore this demand. The comfort of your constant hope has been removed, and they are standing in the unfamiliar chill of that absence. This feeling is what is finally pushing them beyond mere intention. Your decision to honor your own needs has become the divine intervention their spirit required, forcing a clarity that words and patience could never achieve. You have not walked away from a miracle, you have actively participated in creating the environment where one can finally begin. What you are feeling is not a mistake. It isn't a sign that your faith is broken. It is the logical and healthy reaction of a heart that has given generously without receiving enough in return. Anyone who respects themselves would eventually feel this same protective doubt. Your arrival at this point doesn't mean you failed, it means you value yourself enough to stop an unfair exchange. Your person is now facing a difficult mirror. They aren't upset with you for pulling away. They are heartbroken that their own choices made it necessary. This internal confrontation, seeing themselves as the source of your pain, is the very pressure that is finally sparking a change within them. The universe is making it clear to them that they alone are responsible for your uncertainty, and that the only way to mend it is through steady, visible action that proves their worth. What unfolds from here is already in motion. Spiritual forces are applying both pressure and creating opportunities. Their awareness of your doubt is not the conclusion of your story, but the start of their own reckoning. Your part in this is to continue championing your own life. Pour your energy into creating joy and purpose that stands firm, regardless of their decisions. This isn't about giving up on love, it's about leveling up in your spiritual life. It's the understanding that true love should add to an already complete life, not act as the only source of your happiness. Remember this, whether this person steps forward or not, you are building a beautiful and meaningful existence. You are learning that your happiness isn't controlled by someone else's choices. Your worth was never up for debate, and your future is bright with or without them. This self-sufficient strength is incredibly powerful. Ironically, this very wholeness makes you even more magnetic. They see you becoming more confident and at peace, and it stirs a powerful mix of inspiration and fear in them, inspired by your growth, but terrified they have missed their chance. Allow them to sit with that tension. Your role isn't to ease their discomfort or promise you'll always be waiting. Your mission is to live so fully that you don't need them to complete you. You are only open to them if they can arrive in a way that genuinely enriches the life you've already built. You are surrounded by love and validation today. Your doubt does not make you weak, it makes you wise. You are protecting the most precious thing you have, your own heart. Trust that this entire process is part of a larger plan. Trust that your soul knows the way. And know, with certainty, that no matter what happens with this connection, you will not just be okay, you will flourish. The universe didn't guide you this far to leave you now. Every part of this journey, even the fear, has been shaping you into the resilient, radiant person you are becoming. Look how far you've already come. The strength you carry today is yours alone. It was not given to you by this person, you built it yourself through every challenge you faced with courage. This inner power is now a permanent part of you, a tool that will serve you for the rest of your life. It will enrich a future with this person if they truly evolve, or it will become the solid foundation for a new, more resonant love that is already aligned with your worth. Look at your situation from this higher perspective. You are in a position where you cannot lose. One of two beautiful outcomes will emerge. Either this person finally rises to meet the standard of love you have held, or their inability to do so makes space for a connection that requires no waiting, a love that arrives whole, ready, and certain. In both cases, you are moving directly toward your greatest good. The divine is intimately aware of your journey. Every tired sigh has been witnessed, and every quiet hope has been held. Right now, forces are aligning details in your favor, even if you can't see the full picture yet. Your person's newfound awareness is just the first spark. The true test is whether that spark will ignite a lasting fire of authentic change. While that process unfolds, your purpose remains clear. Build a life that feels complete today. Fill your days with people, passions, and a peace that belongs to you. This isn't a backup plan, it is your main commitment. It is the ultimate sign of your strength. Please hold this truth close. Your moments of doubt or weariness do not make you less spiritual or less deserving. They make you human. And you are held in that humanity with infinite love and understanding. You are seen in your complexity, heard in your silence, and loved beyond any measure you can conceive. So, move forward with this quiet knowing. Trust the wisdom you've earned. Trust that what is destined for you will find you without you having to endlessly chase it. And trust that you are always guided, always cherished, and always being led toward a future that honors the beautiful person you are becoming. This chapter is not about waiting for someone else to decide your worth. It is about you living it, so fully that the right path becomes undeniable. With a heart full of trust, we release this situation into the flow of divine grace, knowing the perfect outcome is already taking shape. The resilience you have found within will allow you to meet your future with peace and confidence. Let us join together in a moment of quiet connection. To the loving presence that guides all things, the Creator, the compassionate universe, and all benevolent spirits, we bring the hearts of everyone who hears this message. You have collected every unspoken worry and understood every moment of patient hoping. We ask you to envelop each listener in a tangible sense of your comfort. May they truly experience the profound truth that they are never alone, their value is infinite, and they are cradled in your constant care. Shine your wisdom upon their path. If this relationship is part of your beautiful design, we pray for a genuine metamorphosis within their person, one that turns realization into devoted, consistent steps forward. Replace hesitation with purpose, and let their love be expressed through meaningful, reliable presence. If another path holds a greater promise for their joy and soul's evolution, we ask for the gentle courage to let go and the faith to welcome a new beginning. Mend the places that feel broken, replenish their inner light, and guide them toward a connection that feels like a true home for their spirit. In moments of solitude, may they feel your companionship. When their mind is filled with questions, may they hear your calming truth. Let them walk forward with the absolute certainty that they are deserving of a profound, respectful, and joyful love. We are grateful for the inner strength that has grown through this experience, for the clarity that has emerged from patience, and for the wonderful possibilities that are already on their way. With faith and an open heart, we accept what is for our greatest good. Amen.